How's everybody doing?
How are you doing?
I see a lot of smiley faces, so seems like everything went great today.
Well, you're smiling. How did things go for you?
Things went great for me, man. I felt free when I went out there. Played for God. I wanted to dedicate this game to my great grandma, and I lived with her my whole life. So I called her, told her that before the game, and got the chance to call her after the game and told her I was like, that one was for you. So it was just one of those amazing experiences for me. Like that's one of the things Coach Snyder used to tell us every day at Kansas State. Was like dedicate this game to somebody, dedicate this game to somebody. And I kind of like got away from that, so I wanted to kind of get back into that. And today I dedicated it to my Mimi.
What's her name and where does she live?
I can't tell you all that. Lois. Yeah.
And she lives in?
Oklahoma, Tulsa.
Okay.
That's all I could give you.
That's it.
What worked today against man coverage? Seemed like they went man almost the whole game.
We had a lot of good plays. We were preparing ourselves to be able to go against man to man, and Shadi and Russ did a great job in getting us in positions to be able to win. Obviously, when it's man to man, it's one on one. You got to be able to figure out how to win. You got to know the defense's tendencies. You got to know how they play, what it is that they're trying to do, what type of leverage that they're playing. And the more and more that we kind of figured them out throughout the game, we were able to take advantage of that, especially towards the end of the game when you seen plays like David come across the field, you seen DK, you seen a lot of great plays when we just went against man to man, and they never changed it up too much. So we just stick to our game plan.
That looked like the most you've seen this year, was it? The most man coverage you've seen?
Yeah, I think it was probably the most man coverage that we've seen all game. And I mean, that's the thing. Like, even last week, we experienced a lot of man, and they switched it up. The week before that, we experienced a lot of man, and they switched it up. So I think, like, the last 3 weeks, that's what we've been facing. And so maybe that's something in our offense that teams feel like they could take advantage of. And for us, if we ever get man to man, we have to be able to show them that we can beat man to man as well. You can't just play zone against us and think that you're going to win. And so, like, whatever they do, we have to be able to take advantage of it. And I think today we did a great job in taking advantage of it and showing that we could beat man to man coverage.
Particularly that last drive of regulation, just 46 seconds left. Were you surprised they stuck with so much man there, trying with you guys needing a field goal to just?
No, not really, because sometimes it worked for them. There was times where it did work for them, and they were able to get to Russell real fast, especially with their D line. So I think that they just trusted that their D line can be able to get to them as fast as possible, and they could be able to guard us, especially for the underneath stuff. I just think that our offensive line did a tremendous job in being able to protect Russell, allowing him to find voids, allowing him to be able to scramble if needed. And the thing is, when it's man-to-man coverage, once you get past the front seven, there's really nobody back there.
What is your confidence level in Russ when you guys, get in the huddle for one of those potential game-winning drives?
We don't even think about it anymore. Like, when it comes to just being able to do it, like, you just got to make it happen. We see it every single day. Like I said, we do walkthrough, and every single day we go down we go down, we score, we act like we've been there before. The coaches take us through so many different drills. And we got one timeout, we have two timeouts, we have three timeouts. Okay, it's 4 minute offense. We got to keep the ball. What plays are we going to run if we're up? What plays are we going to run if we're down? We have 42, 44 seconds left going into this game, one timeout. We know that we got to get out of bounds. We know that when we catch the ball, we don't need to get upfield and do all that other stuff. Just get what you can get, go out of bounds. So I think it really goes with, like, the intellect of the game, being able to have a high IQ. And I think Russ helps us with that. The coaches help us with that. And just a lot of the guys just being able to know football and being able to know, like, this is what we got to do. And we did a good job getting it down there.
In what areas have you seen DK grow the most here as a rookie?
Man, I've seen him grow in every area, man. I think the biggest thing is he understands leverage. He understands who's guarding him. And when we need him, when we need him to make a big-time play, he's always there. And that's the biggest thing. Is like everybody does their job, and that's all that you can ask. Nobody worries about who gets the most catches, who gets the most touches, who gets the most yards. It's all about what can we do to help each other win. And I think it says a lot about our receiver room is because we love one another. And when you love each other, like, it allows you to, like, go the extra mile for each other. And I think that's what you see with us. We're all happy. We're all excited. We don't care who gets the credit. We don't care who gets the shine. We just want to be able to be great together, because that's what football is about. Not only celebrating with everybody that's watching us, but being able to celebrate it with one another. It makes being in this business so much more easier when you just start having fun.
Feels like
Brian Schottenheimer's pretty dialed in terms of calling plays today. I mean, do you feel like he's done a good job this year of getting you guys in positions to be successful?
Yeah, I think he's definitely done. I think every game we all grow. We all grow together. We all have to understand one another, understand kind of how we're thinking. He understands the things that we see on the field, and he knows that if we ever come to him and tell him like these are the things that's going on, he can be able to go back and check with the little Surface Pro, being able to look and see if people are actually right. But at the end of the day, like we trust that he's going to make the best play call. And we trust that him and Russ is going to put us in the best position possible to be able to win. And I think that it showed today. And no matter what happens, no matter what the outcome is, we're always going to trust those two people.
How would you assess your chemistry with Russ? Once again, it seemed on another level today.
I mean, I just think chemistry comes with just believing in one another and just having confidence in each other and having confidence in yourself. I think the best part about it is the more that you understand somebody's mindset, the more that you understand what it is that they're looking for, but also you dive deeper. Like one of the things that I'm starting to learn now is like after the play is over, what are the other routes doing around me? Like where would the scramble drills happen? And now you start to be able to try to take your game to another level intellectually. Start trying to figure out like, okay, like I can't go here because we got a post behind it. I can't do this because it's a dagger behind me. And so the more and more that you just start like learning in football, the more that you can be able to grow in the area and take it to another level. Like me and him was on the same page. I just dropped it, you know what I mean? But it was a great throw and everything. It was just kind of like, oh, like he saw what I was seeing. I just dropped it. But the biggest thing is it's going to be plays where I do drop it. It's going to be plays where we don't catch it. But at the end of the day, you just got to keep on playing because like for me, I look at it like whatever God has for you, he has for you. Like I wanted that catch so bad and I dropped it, but then I scored the second touchdown and I was like, wow, like God's plan's way better than mine. So forget my plans. Like that's literally how I thought about it. And so I just stopped worrying about like what could happen, what might happen. And it's just like, man, let's just go out here and make it happen.
Have you had a chance to talk to Josh Gordon yet? And what do you think about him joining the team?
I haven't got to talk to him yet. I think we're going to see him on Tuesday. We got Monday off. But I'm looking forward to it, man. Like, I think he's going to fit in perfectly. We have a great set of receivers, great different personalities. But the thing about it is it's all about being able to have fun and being able to bring him in. There's going to be a lot of stuff that he could teach us. There's going to be a lot of stuff that we could teach him. But we're going to bring him in as if he's been here the whole entire time. And we're going to walk with him and we're going to love him throughout everything. I think he's going to be a tremendous fit in our offense. I think we can have him do a lot of great things. And I'm just excited to see what it is that we're going to have him do and what it is that how he's going to be able to help us on this team.
Everybody talks about Wilson's ability to extend plays with his feet. Is it more important he keeps his eyes downfield the whole time?
Oh, yeah, because you got to think about the people that's chasing him. People that's chasing him, it's easy for somebody to just say, I'm out. I'm about to just run. I'm about to go get the first down. But the fact that he still looks down the field, the fact that he knows that certain people are going to be in certain places based off of if somebody is like chasing him from behind, he's able to dish it off. He's able to throw it away when nobody is open. And those are the things that you like in a quarterback because he knows how not to take sacks. He knows when to extend plays, when a play is dead, and when not to even overtry. And I think that just comes with experience. That just comes with being able to play and a maturity level in the game. And, I'm glad he's my quarterback.
After Jason misses the field goal and you go to overtime, I guess what was did you guys have to get on the sidelines and kind of reset a little bit, or was it just kind of move on?
No, things happen. At the end of the day, we got his back. Like, that wasn't the pivotal moment in the game. There was things that we did on offense where we gave things away. There was things that we did on defense that gave things away. And so, just like any brother, like I said, we love our brothers. We got your back. Like, don't worry about it. We're going to make it happen. And they kicked. Gino want us to toss. I think he called heads, and so we got it. I think it was like a 10-play drive, 75 yards. And that's something that a lot of people don't see. They don't see us go 10 drives down there. We converted on third downs, some things that we struggle with throughout the whole entire year. And I think that's when you just see the growth. Like it was a suspenseful game. Anything could have happened. Everybody seen it. Everybody was out there, but we just stayed true to it. And you can't win the game in the first 3 quarters. Today you can win the game in the 4th quarter, but we won the game in overtime. And we did whatever we had to do to be able to pull it out, to be able to win. And all we can do is just be thankful for the victory and move on and get ready for the next week.
So,
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.